Okay, I'll be discussing today introduction about artificial intelligence and soft computing, the subject in your MCA. Now, with the major objectives of artificial intelligence and what you would gain when you are through with this subject during this semester. You will understand the significance and domain of artificial intelligence and your knowledge representation. You will be easily able to understand what is the importance of artificial intelligence, what are the domain areas where artificial intelligence plays an important role, what is knowledge representation. You will be able to know the real world applications of artificial intelligence, where it has its own, you can say, role, where are the areas where artificial intelligence is playing a greater role nowadays. You can understand how to formulate the problems and how to search for solutions, both things. First of all, you will be able to understand how the problems are there, how you can formulate those problems in terms of your artificial intelligence. And secondly, you will be able to search for solutions to those problems. You will even able to know how to implement artificial intelligence in the real world. So when we are through with this full subject of artificial intelligence and your soft computing, you will be able to know how to implement artificial intelligence, and you will have a larger view about what is the actual importance of artificial intelligence in today's world. Further, if I go for the first section of your syllabus, so we'll be studying what is intelligence. We'll be even studying foundations of artificial intelligence and history of artificial intelligence. Then we'll be discussing some of the problems related to your artificial intelligence, like some toy problem, real world problems like tic-tac-toe, water jug, then your question answering, then 8 puzzle, 8 clean problems. We'll discuss these problems in detail. Then we will discuss how to formulate the problem, and we'll also discuss how to search for solutions to these problems. So one by one, we'll go through all these topics, and today I'll be discussing a part of this uh, areas related to your artificial intelligence. First of all, what is artificial intelligence? Very important to know about it in layman. First of all, I'll tell you in layman language, and then we'll move on to the actual definitions of your artificial intelligence. Uh, Everyone knows it in today's world. You come to know about some of the devices who those devices, they work with your voice. Like if we take an example of Alexa. So if you want to listen to some song, you just give a command to Alexa in your own language. Alexa, please play song, and you give the name of the song, and it starts playing it. So it's one form of, again, artificial intelligence, because that device is able to convert your language into a command and then search for that song which you have requested, and if it matches, then it gives you it starts playing that song on that machine. So it's a kind of artificial intelligence, simplest kind of artificial intelligence that almost everyone knows in today's world. Secondly, if suppose the song that you requested, that song was not that machine was not able to play that song, or maybe that was not in that particular domain at that very moment of time, so it will give a proper message, and that to a voice message. It will convey to you that that song is presently not available, or song, if it is not able to understand that song wording, it will definitely tell you that please repeat the name. So that means it is behaving like a human being and understanding your language and giving answer accordingly. So it's a simplest kind of intelligence, and you call it as an artificial intelligence that is being, you can say, incorporated into a small machine. So it's a one kind of intelligence only, I'll say. So you should know that what is artificial intelligence. Before that, I've given you a layman example. Now, moving on to, let's say, definitions by different people. So John McCarthy, who coined the term artificial intelligence in 1956. You can see over here that this term is not a new one. It's a long back this term was coined, and the person who coined this term is John McCarthy. He defined it as science and engineering of making intelligent machines, especially intelligent computer programs. So if we take into consideration the definition given by John McCarthy, so it clearly defines it: the science and engineering of making machines intelligent. The machine should understand you. Machine should have its own intelligence and respond accordingly by different algorithms that are already incorporated into the machine, and it understands your problem, your question, and gives you a suitable answer. So that means that you are making your intelligent computer programs. Of course, you know it, the machine itself cannot answer you. So it has to be before that it has to be made intelligent, and that intelligence has to be made by human beings only. So you should know it that human beings make machine intelligent. Machines cannot be intelligent by themselves. So of course, for making a machine intelligent, you need to have engineering for it. You need to use science for it to make a machine intelligent. That's the simplest form of definition given by John McCarthy, who even coined this term artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the intelligence of machines. This again is from that very definition only, and the branch of computer science that aims to create it. So it's almost considered as a different branch in computer science that is working on making the machines intelligent. Artificial intelligence is the study of how to make computers do things which at the moment people do better. That means as a human being, if you are able to do a work better, so you have to make a machine that will replace you and do the same work in a better way or almost in a similar way as humans are doing. So this is your, you can say, artificial intelligence. You want to make computers do things which at the moment people do it in a particular way. So हम उसको machine को ही we are making it in such a way that it starts doing the same work in a similar way as humans are doing. This is the simplest form of your artificial intelligence definitions. Further, there are some good definitions given by different researchers. The exciting new effort to make computers think, machines with minds in full and in literal sense. It was given by Hogland in 1985. This is another important definition given by Hogland in 1985. The exciting new effort to make computers think. The computers start thinking like you think in your brain. Machines with minds. That means the computer or machine has its own mind, either in full sense or in at least a literal sense. That means partly. So that is also another definition of your artificial intelligence. Another is the study of mental faculties through the use of computational models. This was given by your Cherniak and your McDormand in 1985. So another definition by another researcher. So that means a person, or you can say a machine, it is almost similar to your having similar mental faculties as humans have. So we are studying the mental faculties through the use of computational models, and then we are incorporating that kind of mental ability, mental faculty to the machine. So this was given by Cherniak and McDormand in the year 1985. Another important definition given by Bellman in 1978: the automation of activities that we associate with human thinking, activities such as decision making, problem solving, learning, and so on. So you know it that humans, they have brain, so they are good at decision making. They are able to solve problems also. They are good at learning also. So another definition by Bellman that states that automation of activities that we associate with human thinking. As human is thinking, as the activities are being carried out by humans in your decision making, as the humans solve your problem, as humans learn. So you are going to train, or you can say make a machine that is almost similar to humans in the form of your decision making, problem solving, and learning. Another important definition by Winston, given in 1992, is the study of computations that make it possible to perceive, reason, and act. Another important definition is by that you are doing some kind of computational algorithms that make it possible for the computer to perceive, reason, and act in a similar way as humans perceive, reason, and act. Normally, human beings reason out. That, of course, perceive means you learn it. Humans learn it I'm taking a lecture, you are listening to it, you are learning it, you are perceiving it, you are trying to understand it. Second is reason. If you ask some questions, you reason it out. Why, sir, this? Or why you ask why, what these questions. That is reasoning. And act. Act means you start now. When you have your examination, you depict your answers in the form of that these are the answers for the questions that you have asked. So that is the act. So all those things, if a machine starts doing it, that's another your definition of your artificial intelligence. Further, carrying out some good definitions again by some good researchers. The art of creating machines that perform functions that require intelligence when performed by people. And this definition was given by Kurzweil in the year 1990. Again, important over here. Uh, the machine has almost a similar intelligence as people have or as humans have. So if you are intelligent as a human being, you do some things which your brain allows you to do it in a particular way, and you want that to make a machine also that starts behaving almost similar to a human being and starts doing the same work in the same form as humans would have done it if a human would be there at that very place. This is another definition of your artificial intelligence. A field of study that seeks to explain and emulate intelligent behavior in terms of computational processes. Again, you can say to it another definition given by your Skalkoff in 1990. It's a field of study that seeks to explain and emulate. That means almost it explains also and almost you can say simulate or emulate the similar intelligent behavior as humans have into your computational processes. So it's a clear-cut field of study that tries to imitate human behavior, human intelligence into a machine. Another important definition given by Rich and Knight in 1991 is the study of how to make computers do things at which, at the moment, people are better. There are many things that machines cannot do. You know it. Humans, if they do the similar things at the present moment of time, they would be better doing as compared to it done by a machine. So if we say to it, we are studying a branch over here in case of artificial intelligence that makes computers or machines do those things which at the present moment people are doing better almost similarly as a machine it starts doing the same similar to your human doing a particular work. That means that is also your artificial intelligence. The branch of computer science that is concerned with the automation of your intelligent behavior. This was given by your Luger and your Stubblefield in 1993. So it's a separate branch in computer science, a full-fledged branch, and it is concerned with the automation of intelligent behavior. That means the behavior that is similar to your human thing, you incorporate into a machine, so you are automating it. So similarly, as the humans would take decision, the similar decision would be taken by a machine. Intelligence. Now, what is the term intelligence? Relate to the tasks involving higher mental processes. Examples are creativity, solving problems, pattern recognition, classification, learning, induction, deduction, building analogies, optimization, language processing, knowledge, and many more. So all those things, these terms, they are related to human beings. You can say that a human being is creative in doing a similar task in different ways. So if I give a task to all the students, and every student would apply its own creativity to do the similar task in different way, and the results would be the same. Similarly, other terms in solving problems. if I give a problem to all the human beings or all the class students, the same problem would be solved in different ways by different students. So that means that is your intelligence. Every student has its own intelligence. Similarly, recognizing the patterns when you see a pattern, classification, different students would classify similar things in different way. Then learning also, all students, they have their own learning abilities. Some are good at very, you can say, some have a very good learning ability, some have a weak one, some need more effort to learn. So they are their learning abilities, and they are different for human beings. Induction and deduction, they are your, you can say, some kind of, if you go for your mathematical part, what do you induce, what do you deduce from a particular situation, particular kind of, you can say, queries, particular kind of problems. Then building analogies, optimization, language processing, knowledge, and many more. These are all the tasks related to your higher mental processes. That means they are related to your intelligence, human intelligence. So intelligence is the computational part of your the ability to achieve the goals. So I'll like, okay, I'll move on further to now intelligent behavior. What is the term intelligent behavior? Perceiving one's environment. Perceiving one's environment. You you see your environment, you adjust to that environment, you know what kind of environment is there surrounding me. So that means perception means you, a human being perceives what kind of environment is there. Is it a good one, a person is comfortable in that environment, or there is some kind of environment that is not that is heading towards that is not very much comfortable. So one can easily understand what kind of environment it is at the present moment. Acting in complex environments, the environment where the complexity is there, a lot many of people are there, and you are a focus is on you. So you, how you have to act in such kind of complex environment, that's again your intelligent behavior. So if suppose I ask some student to give to answer in a class, so you start feeling sometimes you have a discomfort in that very environment, because you might not have been able to listen to my question. You were not able. You start thinking that I might not be able to give a good answer. So you start acting in that very complex environment, and that acting is your intelligent behavior. Every student would behave in a different way in that very environment. Learning and understanding from experience, as and when you go through a process, you start learning, you start understanding. That means if you go through a process of your particular, let's say, class, you are attending different classes, you are learning daily, you are understanding the environment, and that's experience. You're going through that process of studying, learning, continuously understanding different subjects, that gives you an edge over other people around. A reasoning to solve problems and discover hidden knowledge. A human being has the ability to reason. Why, what, where, how. So you have the ability to reason. That means you ask or you reason out when you are trying to solve some problem. That problem is for you. That means there is a question. You are not clear with that. That is reasoning ability. So this is an intelligent behavior again. You discover the hidden knowledge. The hidden knowledge means you might not be able to understand the concept, and that's why you either say why it is so. So if you get a suitable answer, that means you are able to discover the hidden knowledge behind it. That's a part of again your intelligent behavior. Knowledge applying successfully in new situations. So the knowledge that you have already gained, you apply it in different situations, different environments, and that's why you are ahead of other people in that case. Thinking abstractly using analogies. So thinking, again, an important intelligent behavior that is only present major in your human beings only. And analogies, using analogies means you reason out. You know, if this is a situation that you have to do this thing. If the situation is different, you have to do some other thing. That's the thinking part. That is only a behavior, or you can say intelligent behavior available to, or you can say a characteristic of a human being. communicating with others, and more like human beings communicate with other people. Like I am presently also communicating with you people to make you understand a particular topic. So I am communicating with you. Communication is always a two-way process. You are reasoning me, you are asking me questions, and I am giving you some kind of answers, to whatever I have taught you. So that's a communication process, and communication plays a very important role in the life of human beings. Creativity, ingenuity, expressiveness, curiosity, they are some other kinds of intelligent behavior. Human beings are creative, they are expressive, they are curious to learn many things, they are curious to reason out. So these all things come under your intelligent behavior. Understanding artificial intelligence. To understand artificial intelligence, you have some kind of questions also. How knowledge is acquired, represented, and stored. To understand the concepts of artificial intelligence, you should know how the knowledge is acquired, how it is being represented, how you can store that knowledge. Another important question is how intelligent behavior is generated and learned. Intelligent behavior is already present in human beings, but how it is being generated for machines, how the learning process actually works. If you are able to understand it, you are able to implement artificial intelligence into a machine. How motives, emotions, priorities are developed and used. What is the motive or objective? What kind of emotion is there? Emotion means sometimes you are feeling happy, you are feeling sad, you are feeling some kind of different kind of behavior is there. There are your emotions at different moment of time. What are the priorities that are developed, and how these things are used? How sensory signals are transformed into symbols. Sensory signals. Sensory signals are those that are generated by human body also, like touch. How you are going to transform that into different symbols. So that is again your for understanding AI, you should know it. How symbols are manipulated to perform logic, to reason about past and plan for future. So you are able to convert your symbols to perform some kind of logic. Logic means why it is done, how it is done, what is this particular this let's say any term, to reason about past and plan for future. So you are able to reason about that in the past this was done, and based on that you are planning for your future. So these are all your intelligent behaviors. So the things that humans can do it. How mechanisms of intelligence produce phenomena of illusion, belief, hope, fear, dreams, kindness, and love. So you should know it. And intelligence can produce different kind of phenomena. Illusion means a person starts thinking about that has not occurred. That he starts thinking that this might occur. That's an illusion. Belief means have faith on that this would if this is done, this definitely would be done. Hope. Hope means you are hopeful that in future you might grow, you might get a good job. This is your hope. So this is again a phenomena that humans have it, and that too due to your intelligence. Fear. You are uh, fearful of some kind of, let's say, a person, some machine, some other let's say outside world. So you different people have different kind of fears. So that is again your due to your intelligence. Dreams. uh, Human beings have the ability to dream. So dreams are another mechanism of intelligence. Kindness and love, again, two important human characteristics that humans can only have it and express it in a different way. So this, if you are able to understand all these mechanisms, all these things, you are able to, you can say, implement artificial intelligence into machines. Hard or soft artificial intelligence? Hard and strong, sorry. Hard or strong artificial intelligence? Generally, artificial intelligence research aims to create artificial intelligence that can replicate human intelligence completely. So, what we are aiming is that we want this machines to be such intelligent, they are almost replicating human intelligence almost completely. This is our aim or objective, but it is not necessary that machine would be able to fully replicate human intelligence, because human intelligence is quite complex. So as we are developing different artificial intelligence machines, we are moving towards a replication of human intelligence, and we have not still reached the replication part. Strong artificial intelligence refers to a machine that approaches or supersedes human intelligence. So strong means that a machine approaches or supersedes, means it's much better than human intelligence. So if it can do typical human tasks, you know it, humans do a lot of tasks, and if a machine is able to do typical human tasks, that means it is a strong artificial intelligence. If it can apply a wide range of background knowledge to uh, to give similar decision making as humans would have given it, that means again it's a strong artificial intelligence. If it has some degree of self consciousness, if a machine starts having some kind of self consciousness also, that means that's a strong artificial intelligence. These are only things that are actually you are aiming towards. They are not fully implemented. So strong AI means that we are aiming, that is our objective from a machine. That means we are trying to make a machine that would definitely have all these things. Strong artificial intelligence aims to build machines who